Welcome to this second video in the course Writing Academic Papers in English Language Journals. We talk about the title of your paper. This video presentation is written and presented by myself, Ajahn Roy, of the Naresuan University Graduate School. So why is the title important? I want to introduce you to this idea of the stream of discussion through your paper and the focus of your paper. This stream of discussion starts with the title, and the title establishes the focus of the paper. We then proceed to the abstract, where the focus is continued through the abstract with a focused summary of the paper. Then we see the keywords. The keywords provide extra searchability relevant to the focus of the paper. Then, of course, you have your discussion, and you discuss your research at length, maintaining the focus. And you arrive at the conclusion, which summarises the discussion and relevance of the focus. But this term focus is always foremost in your mind. At all times, paying close attention to the focus of the paper. Your paper must have a very clear focus. The focus must be on one major idea or one single aspect of your research. If your paper is derived from your thesis or dissertation, then it's quite possible that you might write more than one paper, each one focusing on one important aspect of your research and results. Your motto must be one idea, one paper. Don't waste a second idea on the same paper. Write a second paper to publish on that second idea. This is actually good advice given to me by a well-published professor many years ago. So why is the title important? Because it immediately states the focus of the article, and because the title is the first text you see in online indexes. That's extremely important in this day and age, where most papers are published on the internet in academic indexes, and the title is the first text that you see. So it must grab the attention of anyone looking for papers on this topic. The title predicts the content of the research paper. Consider these two titles. Testing the compressive strength of concrete containing waste sugar sediment in the mix. This is actually the title of a real paper that was published by a PhD student here at the university. Look at the second title. Using waste sugar sediment in concrete mix. Tests of the compressive strength of the concrete. Consider the first one again. Testing the compressive strength of concrete containing waste sugar sediment in the mix. This title immediately introduces the primary topic, compressive strength of concrete, with the subtext about using waste sugar sediment. Any construction engineer who deals with concrete in buildings and constructions will be immediately aware that this paper may be of interest to them. If we look at the second title, written a little bit differently, using waste sugar sediment in concrete mix, economic, environmental and ecological impacts. This title would be of immediate interest to a different group of people, perhaps an engineer involved in agribusiness or sugar refinery. So you should know at which community of readers you want to aim your paper, and the title should immediately attract the attention of readers in that community. Look again at the second title, which I've written a little bit differently again. What if we turn the title around? Environmental, ecological and landfill management impacts of using waste sugar sediment in concrete mix. I'm sure this title would be more likely to attract the attention of environmentalists. Also, the title should immediately indicate the style or tone of the paper. Testing the compressive strength of concrete with waste sugar sediment in the mix. This title clearly implies an objective, experimental, quantitative, scientific paper. Environmental, ecological and landfill management impacts of using waste sugar sediment in concrete mix. This title indicates a more discursive approach, considering various aspects. It could be classified more as a qualitative analysis paper, sociological tone. Certain titles can be described as declarative titles, state the main findings or conclusions. A 3-month weight loss program increases self-esteem in adolescent girls. Descriptive titles describe the subject of the article but do not reveal the main conclusions. The effects of family support on patients with dementia. Or interrogative titles introduce the subject in the form of a question. Does cognitive training improve performance on pattern recognition tasks? But the point is, each of these particular titles addresses the focus, the fundamental focus of the paper. The paper and the paper title should contain important keywords that will make it easier to be located during an online keyword search. Consider this title again: Environmental, Ecological and Landfill Management Impacts of Using Waste Sugar Sediment in Concrete Mix. Now for a start, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fundamental important words in there, remaining within a recommended total of 12 words for the title. This title has 5 keywords or phrases: environmental, ecological, landfill management, waste sugar sediment, concrete mix. Something for everyone in those keywords, whether you are an environmentalist, whether you are an agriculturalist, whether you are in agribusiness, whether you are in construction engineering, those keywords are relevant. If we look at the first title, Testing the Compressive Strength of Concrete containing waste sugar sediment in the mix. Keywords here are compressive strength of concrete, waste sugar sediment. I don't think many environmentalists would be very involved in looking at this, but it certainly is aimed at a particular community. So what I suggest you do as a student activity is that you search online for a paper that is in your academic area of interest. Carefully read the title. Does the title give you a good idea of what the paper is about? What keywords are in the title? Particularly, what keywords did you use to search for the paper? Are these keywords in the title of your paper or in your paper's keyword list? Does a search online using every keyword that you have included in your keyword list? How successful were they in finding interesting papers? So what I'm trying to achieve here is for you to understand, when you search for a paper, you will use certain keywords that are relevant to your area of interest. And you want to find other papers that are in your area of interest. And that is why the title, the keywords in the title and elsewhere are so important. So thank you for viewing this video. You can now download the PowerPoint slides for further study, and you can go to view the video on writing the abstract. Thank you.